I'm Kim. I graduated from UW-Platteville in 2004, and I'm now the Alumni Director for UW-Platteville.
My name is Joe, and I graduated in May of 2002, and I work for the Natural Resources Conservation Service in the Dodgeville Field Office. We both attended UW-Platteville, and we bumped into each other a couple times on campus, but we didn't really formally meet until we were at a mutual friend's house in La Crosse one weekend, and that's where we first met.
Our first date, Joe picked me up. I was living in Huguenin Hall, and so Joe picked me up in your 1979 Chevy Silverado, and we went to the Olive Garden and then to the movie Erin Brockovich. So it was good. It was a good first date.
How we knew we were right for each other, I guess I really never looked at certain qualities or traits that I didn't really think about it that in depth, I guess. But I guess being around Kim made me happy, made it feel good, and it just felt right.
We got along really well, and he was actually somebody who I felt like he made me a better person. So I think that's why I knew he was right.
I proposed. I kind of had the ring for a while, and then one night I just, after we talked to each other, because for a while I lived in Viroqua and she lived in Madison, which were, 2-3 hours apart there, and we got done talking one night, and I'm like, well, I guess it's tonight, and I just packed up and left for Madison at about 10:30 or so. Probably got to Madison at, a little after midnight, 12:31, something like that, and her entryway, just kind of lit some candles and called her on her cell phone and had her come out and proposed.
But you told me beforehand, that you were going to be busy or something, because you're like, don't call me tonight after 7 o'clock or something. And so I was like, okay, whatever. So yeah. So you obviously knew a little bit before you got off the phone.
Kind of had an idea.
We keep our relationship strong by still making time for each other. We have a daughter. She's 18 months old, and so that's obviously added a lot more to our lives. And we don't have those. We can't just go on a date and go off and do something by ourselves. We have to plan things more. But I think that's good too, because then we do make plans to do things. Came back to work at UW-Platteville because it really fit with what my major was. I was a communication technologies major in public relations. Like Joe had said, I worked in Madison. I worked at the Capitol, and found out about an assistant director job coming open because actually one of my PR professors told me. So it sounded like a great job, exactly what I wanted to do. And I had been working for another alum at the Capitol. My boss was an alum, and I always say this about all of our alums, but working with Theyve Ward, he made me be a prouder alum just because of how proud he was of Platteville. So then it just all fit really well that, okay, yeah, I can go back to Platteville and now work for other alumni and just get tied more to the university, and that's kind of my way of giving back, along with other things.
Say to people that are just starting off, being engaged or newly married, is just enjoy the time that you have together. It's just a couple right now. Mm-hmm. You have all the freedom that you can possibly imagine. So go out and enjoy that, and before you hit that next stage in your life.